For this week's podcast on English.com, we have treated ourselves to something very special. We decided to go to the Oriental Hotel for a delicious lunch. The Oriental Hotel is one of the world's most luxurious hotels, and it's over 130 years old.
Yes, not just to the Oriental, just any restaurant in the Oriental, to Le Normandie, which is one of Asia's most renowned French restaurants and the top restaurant in the Oriental.
Yes, top's the right word. We went to the restaurant which is at the top of the hotel, and the view over the river was lovely, wasn't it? You can see right across to the Peninsula Hotel.
That's right, up and down the river. There's always activity, there's always little ferries pootling across the river and up and down. So, yeah, it's a great view.
So it was a very posh menu, wasn't it, all written in French. And there was a choice, wasn't there, of 4 starters and 4 main courses.
Yes, so what did you have then, Jackie?
Well, I love seafood, so I chose the king prawns, which came with apples and green olives and a wonderful lobster sauce.
And I went for the pâté with pickled gherkins and some crunchy vegetables.
And you were a little worried, weren't you, Richard, when the food came? The portions are quite small. I think you were a little worried that you might be hungry at the end of the meal.
Yes, well, it is a French restaurant, and the French, posh French meals are renowned for being quite small on the portions, but it tasted absolutely delicious. Yes,
definitely. And the plates and things were very nice. Everything was laid out. It looked beautiful, didn't it? For the main course, now I had the duck. I love duck. And, well, I would call it mashed potatoes, but in fact on the menu they said crushed potatoes. And this came with a wonderful red berry sauce.
Yes, and I went for the beef, rather a small steak there, wasn't it, with vegetables, but again, extremely tasty.
Yes, and throughout the whole meal we were sitting right by the window, so as I said, we could have this wonderful view over the river.
Yes, it's quite a small restaurant, and it was quite nice. We were actually greeted at the door. They knew who we were immediately, didn't they? They said, "Oh, it's Mr. Kane, come on in," and they were extremely polite and obviously very well trained. But also, they have a strict dress code, don't they?
Yes, you weren't allowed to wear a short-sleeve shirt, and I wasn't allowed to wear sandals, but it was fun to wear some posh frocks, and it was fun to dress up for the meal, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
I think the best part of the meal has to be the puddings, though. On the menu, there was either one dessert, or you could choose from a selection from the trolley, couldn't you?
Yes.
I chose the dessert that was on the menu, which was actually 4 little puddings, and what looked like an egg was in fact the almond milk ice cream. And there was also a kind of a rhubarb and apricot tart with strawberry sauce, but it was delicious.
Yes, rhubarb is one of my favourite vegetables. I don't know where they got it from. I've not seen rhubarb in Asia at all. Anyway, yes, I decided to go for the bigger option, shall we say, and the dessert trolley. The dessert trolley looked absolutely amazing.
Yes, they had a whole choice of cakes, didn't they? I mean, there was this wonderful blackberry cheesecake.
Blueberry cheesecake. There was also lots of tarts.
There was a white chocolate cake.
There was a chocolate cake. There was...
Anyway, you couldn't decide what you wanted, and you were very cheeky.
I had a little bit of a few. One of my favourite desserts is tiramisu. So I had to have a little piece of tiramisu, a little piece of blueberry cheesecake, and also one of my favourites is apple pie. And it wasn't apple pie, but they had an
apple charlotte, wasn't it?
Apple charlotte, yes, which was very nice.
Yes, so Richard had 3 slices of cake for pudding.
I had lots of room for them, though, so that's my excuse.
And then, when we had the coffee, the mocha coffee, they also gave us a little plate of petit four.
Exactly, yes. There's no English word. It's very small cakes, little selection.
In fact, we couldn't even eat all those.
No.
So there was one very satisfied customer anyway.
2, I think.
Yes, it was wonderful. And the restaurant was just lovely. And I think we got there early, but we were the last ones to leave.
Indeed we were. What a great day.
It was wonderful. And it should have been very, very expensive, but we discovered before we went, the hotel was doing a special summer menu. And normally this meal would cost, I think, over 4,000 baht. But it was 1,000 baht for everything, which was about...
It's about $30, I think, something around that sort of price, which is not too bad for one of the best restaurants in Asia.
Fantastic. That was great, wasn't it?
Excellent. Let's go again next week.
Okay.